Hey, I'm Steve Hanley with Georgia Pine Home Inspections. We're going to start a new series, and it's going to be all about helpful tips for realtors. Okay, so the idea of this is that I see a lot of questions, or we get lots of questions over and over again, and I'm going to try to identify all those questions we get, put them in these videos, and send them out to everybody, so that way, hopefully, y'all can better serve your clients. So for this week one, we're going to talk about air conditioning units versus heat pumps. Okay, so they look very similar. Like if you're standing far away and you're looking at the air conditioning unit, you're not going to really tell the difference. But they are very different, meaning that an AC unit only works in the summer, and a heat pump can work both in the summer and in the winter. So there's pros and cons to both. Like heat pump is very efficient, so that is a really good pro. But for example, a con would be is that your heat pump is going to run all year long, right? So it's running in both the heating and it's running in the cooling. So the life expectancy of that heat pump is probably going to be a little bit less. But I want to show you how you can tell the difference and try to figure out which type of unit you have. So I happen to have both AC unit and a heat pump here. We're going to kind of look at the data plate. So that's going to be the first place that you can look to see what type of unit you have. All right, so come over here and we're going to take a look at this first data plate. And when we're looking at data plates, the age of the unit's always going to be in our serial number, but the tonnage of it and maybe even like telling if it's an AC or heat pump is going to be in our model number. So we're going to look in the model numbers. So right here, we're going to see the letters HP. HP is standing for heat pump. So that's going to be your first sign that that's what we're looking at here. And then as a side note, when we'll see that 1.8, that's going to refer to our tonnage, so that we know that this is a 1.5 ton heat pump. Now we're going to look at our second unit here. Okay, so here we got a serial number. We don't care about that. We're going down to the model number. We can see we got a 24AC. Okay, so that right here, that's indicating that we have an air conditioning unit. So that's going to be your easiest way to tell. Let me show y'all the difference. A component that a heat pump has that an air conditioning unit won't have, it's going to have a reversing valve. Okay, so this one you're going to have to kind of look down inside the unit. This might be tough for you to see on the phone, but we're going to give it a shot. So we're going to look down inside this air conditioning unit, and you will, ooh, not bad. So you'll see that brass cylinder right there. That is a reversing valve. So when you look down into that unit and you see that cylinder, that's going to be a reversing valve. You know that's going to work in both the heat and in the cool. Your air conditioning units will not have that valve. All right, I'm going to show you one more way that you can tell. This is if you're inside the home. So, okay, we're back inside. So we were outside looking at the unit, and now we just came in the basement, and we're going to be looking at the furnace. So another way to know if you have a heat pump or an air conditioning unit is trying to figure out what type of heating source you have on the inside of your house. So we know that this is a gas furnace. We see a gas line going into this unit, and we also have a vent for all of our combustion gases to get up and leave the house. Now, if you have a furnace, the chances are you're likely paired with a AC unit. Now, it is possible that a heat pump is using a gas furnace as the emergency heat, but more than likely, it's probably an air conditioning unit. Okay, we're gonna flip around and we're gonna look at an electric air handler. So now we're looking at air handler. Now what you'll notice is that there's no gas piping going into this, and that there's no vent, right? So that means that we know that there's no combustion going on, and it's all electric. And these all electric air handlers are going to be paired with your heat pumps. Okay, so let's just say it gets really, really cold outside. So let's say it's like 15 degrees, 10 degrees. The heat pump outside, there's not going to be enough ambient heat for that to produce heat and bring it into the house. So what we'll have is we'll have these heat strips that are located inside of the air handler, where these will turn on. It'll provide that emergency heat for you on those really, really cold nights, and that's how you get your heat. I will say it's here in Georgia, oftentimes those heat pumps are going to be able to work for you almost every night, but we might hit a few cold nights that where you might see a difference. Now also, if you're looking at your thermostat, what you'll notice is it'll say like cool, off, heat, and then if you see something that says EM heat, that EM's referring to emergency heat, and that's referring to the electric heat strips that are inside of your air handler. So again, if like for some reason that heat pump's not working or it's too cold outside, you can set that thermostat to emergency heat. It's going to kick on that electric heat strip. It's going to heat your house. Really, the only downside of that emergency heat is it's really costly. Okay, so it's pretty expensive to run those heat strips. All right, so that's this week's tip. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of that. If you're thinking that you want me to cover a topic, please feel free, write us, let us know what you want us to cover, and I'll be happy to include that in our next week's video. So again, I'm Steve Hanley with Georgia Pine Home Inspections, and we'll see you next week.